All right, so with the pandemic happening, a lot of people are calling off their weddings. Nick, you called off your wedding. What was that?
I'm so sad I didn't get to go to your wedding, motherfucker, bitch.
It was way better. Because what we did.
Because I wasn't there.
Yeah, Joe wasn't there. We were so happy, and we kept talking about how Joe wasn't there and how much.
The whole at the altar, Joe's not here. I know.
Thank God, you know. Before we said our vows, But we did an elopement. So what it was we paid this wonderful lady. Her name was Yami. Magical Events by Yami. It's a good plug. She's a great company. And what she did was she got the videographer, the officiant,
everything,
photographer, cake.
That's a great service.
And the venue, and it was at the top of Malibu. And then,
nice.
Wait, you didn't get to pick any of them?
No, well, we didn't, but she showed us who we were, who they were, and they were great. We were like, okay, cool, this is exactly everything.
You're an easy customer.
Did she give you options though?
She did. Well, Tiff, my lady Tiff, was the one that dealt with everything. Yeah, so she dealt with everything. She got it the way she wanted it. And then all we had to do was show up. They made it so easy to do.
That's cool.
And it was a fraction of the price, and it was amazing. We couldn't even believe what a great deal we got.
This is a great commercial.
Yeah. So, sponsored by Magical Events by Young.
Yeah. The Magical Events use the code off the record to get 50% off.
To get 0% off. Nah, man, she was great. And it made it so stress-free for us, and with the big wedding,
that's why
usually
wedding planners are so key, because we had one too for ours, and it's like amazing. Because that's why I was tripping out. I was like, wait, it was just like one package. Because for our experience, like she gave us options. And it's like, hey, here you could pick this, or you could pick that, or you could give you whatever you want. You could bring in whoever you want.
That's why the elopement was like way cooler for us, at least. It worked for us.
So what? Was it just you two?
It was just us, and then we had 10 people that came with us.
Like
so
just
family.
So a party of 12 total.
Exactly, party of 12 total.
Oh, wow. So it's like, so you have to be compliant with the whole.
Yeah, but it was great. Everyone wore masks.
But I did remember, I mean, you sent out the traditional invite cards.
We did.
We all got those.
Yeah.
They were really nice. And then
I did.
Yeah, Artif Del Real.
And then the quarantines happened.
Yeah.
And then you were talking about how, oh shit, like that added more stress. And then, but it ended up turning out to be less stress.
It was a blessing in disguise.
That's good. How many people were you guys originally planning
Like
for?
150.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a big wedding.
149 without Joe. 149 without Joe.
Are you still gonna do the big one later?
We'll see.
I see.
It might
Yeah,
not be worth it, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Weddings are expensive, man.
They are. I'm curious, with the masks, did you like stand like, you know, like for the actual ceremony?
We took the mask off and
just for the kiss?
No. We didn't wear a mask. Our family that was sitting down wore masks.
Gotcha.
Do you have to separate, like, social
6 feet?
distance them?
Kinda. But for the most part, it's like we're all kind of in the same household for the most part, so it's all good.
It's like safe.
Yeah, we're all giving each other hugs in any way. Yeah,
It just kind of sucks how expensive it is. Like,
Do they upcharge everything? If we just said we had a regular party, they would have been like, okay, cool.
That's
It'll
literally
be
how they do it in the U.S. That's why we went to Europe, because in Europe they don't screw you like that.
even photographer. Oh, you guys went to Europe?
Yeah, we had our wedding in Paris.
Wow.
and then you know what though? The pricing, I thought it would have been way more expensive. Because I'm just thinking, wow, Europe, man, it's got to be like so much money.
No, it was so reasonable.
So
Yeah,
that's
Americans jack up the prices for sure.
That's why people do destination weddings.
Yeah.
For a lot of that reason too.
Yeah.
And so less people can actually go.
That's our main reason.
That's another good one.
That's another good reason. Yes.
I love how honest you guys are about that.
Kind of weed it out.
It's true though.
Everyone that's watching, they're just like, fuck you, asshole.
The guest list, they don't tell you how stressful that is. That is.
But yo,
Fuck yeah! Every single head has a price tag.
And if they don't show up, then you
then you're
waste your
fucked.
money.
Yeah, and people will not show up. I'm sure that happens.
I
all
would
the
have
time.
came, dude.
Who?
I would have came.
Anyway, so what was the topic?
Speaking of weddings and assholes, I have a Am I the Asshole from a Reddit
Yes,
user,
Nick is.
South Apprehensive 686.
I love weddings.
All right, so she just got engaged this year, and her sister got engaged last year or 2 years ago, and then had their wedding scheduled for this year. But then they had to postpone because of the pandemic, so they're basically pushing their wedding back 1 year, which happens to now be the same year that she's getting married. So in her words, let's see. Speaking about her sister, she got engaged last year and her wedding was supposed to be in August, now rescheduled for August next year. However, 2 weeks ago, my boyfriend proposed and now we're engaged. We want to have our wedding next winter around November, December-ish. It'll probably be something very small. But now the 2 to 3 month difference between the two wedding dates are not satisfactory for my sister. She got upset and told me I knew how much she wanted her wedding to be a one-of-a-kind event. And she knows if we have ours so close after a lot of our relatives will be talking about us during her wedding.
So now they're like marriage banging on each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what the term is called. Yeah.
How is it planned? Like, when was her wedding supposed to be?
August and then November, December.
Yeah.
That's plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yes. But
You think people are gonna be talking about it for more than a fucking week?
Better be
That's
good.
so
It
narcissistic.
better be fucking
Insecure
good.
like a motherfucker.
Want them to talk about it for the rest of the year.
But how one of a kind can it really be?
I don't know.
They don't want the
hasn't
little
happened yet.
side conversations like it's like, oh yeah, we'll see you in a couple months anyway, so this isn't like super important. This like gathering right now, right?
I can see it, yeah, from the sister's perspective. It's like you kind of like took away the thunder a little bit, right?
Yeah, or
But then-
because November, December, maybe some relatives who wouldn't have flown in are like, oh, I'll just fly in during the holidays.
They'll choose one of the weddings.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a great.
Okay, that's more reasonable.
But why does this other bitch want to compete with Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is the true tragedy.
The true family tragedy.
Yeah, does she not know that my birthday is near that time? How could she have her wedding around my birthday?
Asshole.
Asshole.
Cancel her. Next.
Hello?
It's like, if people are already gonna get together for Thanksgiving in November, why the fuck would they come together again for her wedding? And what is she gonna do? Have an orange wedding? A November themed wedding? It's gonna look like his fucking shit right here?
Like me? You're gonna look
Yeah.
like me for your wedding?
That's gonna be like her wedding dress?
Yeah, what is this gap?
But yeah, so she
Is
continues.
that a slight diss to me?
No, it's not. I just noticed that the color, it's white and
Oh,
wait.
One thing, let's focus on this asshole.
Oh, you got the shirt at Gap? Missed that one. All right.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, she got it.
No, I didn't. That's why I laughed.
No, it's got to be more like J. Crew or Old Navy.
This is fucking Forever 21, man. It's
It's
even cheaper
RJ
than
food.
Gap.
But yeah, so she continues. I just feel like she's being unreasonable. We're not having a big wedding like she is, and it's months apart. I do feel bad she's had to reschedule, but I don't see how I should have to postpone just because she did.
Oh.
So what do you guys think?
I think
Oh. This one's a toughie.
it's tough because there's probably some sibling
Honestly,
rivalry
that's what it
going
boils
on.
down to.
Yeah.
You think maybe they don't have the best relationship?
Yeah.
You're always taking my thunder, you fucking bitch. And this is it's coming out.
It's like some deep-rooted shit like that.
It's like, you fucking bitch, you always have to take my shit.
This is a version of Bridezilla, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
I think this is definitely a
I
bridezilla.
finally wanted one thing in my life where people notice me without you overshadowing me, you fucking bitch.
That's the other thing though too, is like weddings make people so weird. People like, yeah, it's just like, it's such a weird time. Everybody wants to
Not the
be
worst.
the center of attention. It seems like that's what the biggest issue is, you know?
True. I mean, you can't help but feel like you're the center of attention on your wedding day. I mean, it literally is revolving around
But you
you.
have to think about like, why are you getting married? What is the point of getting married, right? You're trying to form a bond with someone that you
Save on
care.
taxes.
Exactly. That's it.
It's
For me, it was
the
health
tax
insurance.
benefit.
I was thinking about that, to be honest.
But it's
Definitely
like,
helps a lot.
when you get married, you're trying to form a bond with someone that you care about and love, you want to spend the rest of your life with. Does that matter more, or is it
My day.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It is Bridezilla. Because in
Definitely.
this whole thing, she's not even considering her husband's thing. It's like, my fucking day that they're gonna be talking about for the rest of the year.
That's cringe.
True. Honestly, I think if you left it up to the guys would be like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Wait, the guys would probably be like, why don't we just do it same time?
Yeah, put it on the same day.
It's way more fun that way.
Save the money, you
But
know?
honestly, wouldn't that be that would be
actually
kind of
kinda
cool?
tight. That's
Like
actually kind of tight.
yeah,
Has anyone ever done that? That's
all
kinda
the
cool.
same family all together.
Well, I could understand them not wanting the same day, but what if it's like, oh, you have it on this weekend and then the next weekend is the other one?
Yeah,
How come
make
not
a
the
big
same
trip.
day?
Not the same day, because it is a little weird. Like, you know, it's your wedding. Unless you're like that close with your sister, it doesn't seem to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So I can understand them not wanting the same day, but at least like maybe within the same week, because everyone's already flying in.
What if we
for
got the
one.
sickest discount?
Yeah.
But then that's what exactly makes it like a shared event. And then this person
Yeah,
wants,
they're
well,
there
regardless, even
for
if it's the
shared
same
occasion.
week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the people coming in solely for this person is what this, I think the other sister wants, the one who got
Yeah.
hers postponed.
She's like, I want to be.
Just to be clear, did this the person writing this article or submitting this, did they, since she got engaged after the wedding
Yeah.
got postponed,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
That means they chose this wedding date after knowing that this August date was already a thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe she should just postpone.
I agree, man. Like, if I knew that my sister was a raging bitch, and I'm just like, and then if she fucking trips out on me because I did that, I would have been like, what's more important, me switching the date and saving this relationship with my sister, or fuck her, she's annoying anyway, and I'm gonna do it. Yeah. It's like you gotta choose. Who cares if you feel like you're the asshole or not? Like, you gotta just choose which one you want to do, and just be okay with the consequence after.
Yep.
Because in my shoes, like, if I knew, like, I would have just been like, oh well, she's trying to get married that year. Why don't we just do it the next year? It's fine. I can.
Yeah, because like if I was
not a
the
big
sister
deal.
that got engaged second,
Yeah.
and I knew that my sister had to reschedule her wedding, and it just so happens to be in the same year that now I want to have my wedding, I would want to give her like the right of way or whatever, and be like, okay,
Yeah.
you have already waited for your wedding. I just got engaged. Sure, I could fucking wait a little longer. Like, what is more comfortable for you? Like, fucking, how many months is that? August to, let's say, December.
4 months.
Yeah, she's been waiting.
4 months. So that's like, oh, okay, what? You want 6 months? You want another year?
Yeah,
Like,
what's comfortable?
What's comfortable for you, and be a little bit reasonable.
Yeah, waiting one more year. But another little footnote is that she will be moving. The poster, the Reddit user here says she's moving to a different country next year in 2021.
So that's
there is a
why.
time frame that she
Okay.
needs to
That
get
gives a
everything
lot
done.
more
in.
context.
That does.
Yeah, I
then
forgot
the
that. I
Other
was like, oh,
sister's
yeah.
asshole.
Well, because then now there's a necessity, because she won't be in the country and she needs family to come around.
Right.
That makes sense. Then the other sister should be understanding, because it's like, yo, I can't fucking do it 2 years from now.
Just make it the same day.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Make it the same husband.
Yeah, whatever.
That'd be super memorable. At 2 weddings in one day.
Or one of those places where it's like you get 2 stories. So it's technically 2 different weddings, but the guests can go downstairs and upstairs.
Oh, it's like a club with different music rooms.
Oh, that sucks, because then the bride and groom can't even enjoy the other
well, they
wedding.
can come down too. They can switch.
That's weird.
This.
But you just make it one big party, right? Like, wouldn't that be
I
way,
want one
like,
floor.
logistically?
I mean, they're all gonna be one big family.
This is assuming everyone loves each other.
Yeah, that's very true. They probably don't.
Yeah.
Wait, honestly, if I was a sister that was moving then,
Yeah.
and I already know I'm gonna move to another country,
Get married in the other country and save money.
just have everyone go visit me in my new country, and then just do the wedding over there, or have that be a time to come back and visit my country, like my home country, and then have the wedding at a more appropriate time, then not be so rushed by the fact that I'm moving.
People just need to ask us to table anything that they need us to figure out for them.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out,
We have
and we
the
will give you
answers.
options.
Here we go.
Oh wait, what did Reddit? What did they say?
The #1 most upvoted comment was, it's reasonable to claim a day, a week, maybe even a month, but she doesn't need to claim ownership of an entire year. That's selfish and entitled.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
So she's not the asshole then, the poster.
Not the asshole.
Yeah, I mean, give it a week. People are gonna stop talking about it after then.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's not a big deal.
It ends up being the wedding of the century.
I know, right?